Why do some people feel like they must be harsh or always shout to be something? Like, who told us that being harsh is equals to being strong? That the only way to lead is to raise your voice or to lose your voice? Like, I don't get it. I don't get why some people actually act the way they do. I remember during my first posting during my internship here, I was still starting out, and the person I worked with, my senior, she never raised her voice, not once. But the moment she walked into a room, things shift. People sit up, even the most difficult consultant. Then now my consultant then even respected her. Why? Because her strength wasn't in her volume, it was in her presence. The woman does not shout. Her calm was louder than any noise. The self-control spoke louder than ego. That's people that I just look at and I'm like, how does this person even do it? Even when they're angry, like, but she's gentle. She knows how to pass her message, even being gentle. Being gentle doesn't mean you are weak. It means you've done the work. It means you don't need to dominate people to feel powerful. It means you've made peace with yourself. So you don't need to prove anything to anybody. You don't need to prove anything to the room. You don't. And strength is not always loud. Sometimes it's soft, it's steady, it's still. And that's what makes it unshakable. You know, like the people that I respect in my life, I notice something about them. They are not really loud. But you know that these people are powerful. I just know it within myself that they are powerful, but they're not so loud. They don't do things to make people fear them. That's not their aim. It's none of their business if you want to think about them. That respect is even more important than whatever fear. Because you know one thing about fear, the day the fear will clear, they, those people see you as nothing. But you see, respect, as long as it remains there, it doesn't even matter your size. It gives you control. That's it. So being harsh does not in any way bring respect. It doesn't. All those claiming of, oh, I'm this, I'm that, it doesn't. It only makes people repel you more. And here's the thing, gentleness, it's emotional strength. It's not, it doesn't just happen, it's built. Because I noticed that some of these people that shout a lot, that some of them do that out of trauma. There's inbuilt trauma that makes them act like that. They feel like, oh, if I don't act this way, something that in the past may have happened. Maybe that's what controls them. But by the time you go through healing, through reflection and support, you would you would adjust and you'll be more emotionally mature. That's why I'm so glad about this emotional maturity. This course I'm doing on emotional maturity. A lot of people have been helped, and guess what? I'm hosting another edition this year, and I have brought out a journal that is going to help people through their healing journey. The program is for people, trying dealing with emotional issues, emotional trauma, rejection, and all of that. And I created a journal. It's a safe space to process your pain, to hear your own voice, to become whole again. I think it's in my phone here. So I'll be launching it soon, and